we mentioned it last week, Billy, about it being Childhood Cancer Awareness Month.
Glad you brought that up.
There is a lot of things going on right now, a lot of things that you can help somebody. You can make yourself feel good. You can make somebody else feel good. This is a great opportunity to help out a great cause. And again, to make yourself feel good. We got the ladies came by this morning before you came in, Billy, put the gold ribbons on the doors for us here, as, to show support. So go ahead and talk about Childhood Cancer Awareness Month.
So I tell you what is very exciting to me is the support that we have here in this is a national show. So here's how I'm going to tie it in. This we got people watching. We had people watching from Canada yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So it's a multinational show. But here's what I challenge you to do: get involved in your local sports and your local nonprofits here in Coffee County, Georgia. We have an amazing staff of the Coffee County Childhood Cancer Awareness.
It's a mouthful.
They
do a really good job.
They do an amazing job, and we're going to sponsor that, and so, but what I challenge everyone to do that's not in local, if you're local, support. But if you're watching and you're not from Coffee County, good chance you're not, find your local childhood cancer awareness or whichever charity helps the childhood cancer and support them in a big way. And it really makes a difference. One of the best things we can do, one of the most impactful things we can do is to sacrifice our time and our money with our local people of need and our local youth. Now, I will stand up on top of my soapbox if you give me another couple minutes right here.
Hey, soapbox away.
Okay. If you want to make a difference, the first thing you need to do is go home and love your family. You need to make sure that you have your house in order. You can't make a difference in the world if you can't make a difference in your own family. So you need to go home and figure it out.
Smith's writing notes, by the way.
I know, because he's going to go back to this, because it's a 5-star right here. And if you want to make a difference in the world, start in your local community. Stop worrying about what's going on in the cities. I mean, you got to consider what's going on. But,
sure.
But if you want to make a difference, get involved with local sports. Do you know how many coaches are needed in local sports? A lot of them. You can make a difference. You can teach them. You can impact them. You can absolutely make a difference.
When you're talking about local coaches and local sports and things like that, even, you think about these guys that give up their time with their own families. A lot of times local coaches they're giving up some of their own money, to help out the kids, things like that. So as a parent or just somebody of the community, because I'll say this scenario first. Typically, if you have a child, so if you're a parent and you have a child that's in that sport, then you typically give and you're active and you pay attention a little bit more. But there's also a lot of people in the community that don't have children who can actually still make an impact.
Yes.
So you can go, you can help out. Doesn't matter what it is, whether you're helping out, bringing snacks for the kids, for their break, or helping out with water, helping clean up, help with, picking up and dropping off kids that need rides. There's so many things that are needed, not only in local sports, but just in local communities that you can get involved.
Yes. And it is amazing the impact you can make on the world, one child at a time. It's absolutely impactful. And as a matter of fact, I got to get back involved in it. I've done it in the past, but with the growth of our business, I've made excuses. So I'm on my soapbox preaching to myself. I got to get back involved. And because I've done it, and those children that I see years later, I know that I made a difference.
You do
in their life.
I mean, you do. You can see it when you help out a kid and they grow up and they become a better kid, and then they grow up to be a better adult, or they're just a better human. You absolutely can see the difference. And if you help somebody else, chances are very likely that they're going to help someone later on down the road.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's a very cool thing.